Hello everyone, it's me Maimoona. Now today I'm talking to ChatGPT, so let's go. Hello ChatGPT, my name is Maimoona AIwali. I'm a student at Rehan College, Korangi Campus. Now today I'm discuss about how to think creatively and solve problem effectively.
That sounds like a great plan. I'd love to help you get ready. Are you looking for some specific frameworks, or do you just want a list of questions or prompts to spark creative thinking in your discussion? Let me know what would help most.
Okay, now my first question is what does creative thinking means?
That's a great one to start with. So, creative thinking basically means approaching problems or ideas in new, unexpected ways, breaking out of traditional thought patterns. It's about making novel connections and seeing possibilities others might miss. So, you can ask things like, when was the last time you solved a problem in a completely new way? Or how do you challenge yourself to think outside the box? Let me know if you'd like more examples.
Why is creative thinking important in daily life?
Ooh, that's another really solid question. So, creative thinking is super important in daily life because it helps us adapt to change, solve everyday problems, and come up with more efficient or fulfilling ways to cope with challenges. Whether it's in your personal life, like organizing your time, or in your career, it really gives you that edge to innovate and keep moving forward.
Okay, now my next question is how is creative thinking different from logical thinking?
Exactly. So creative thinking and logical thinking are often seen as complementary. Logical thinking helps us analyze and reason step by step, while creative thinking breaks those patterns, letting us see beyond the usual. So together, they let us come up with practical yet innovative solutions.
Okay, now my next question is what is problem solving?
Perfect.
Give me the
So
long
problem solving
answer.
is basically of course. Problem solving is a deliberate step by step process we use to identify, analyze, and resolve issues or challenges. It typically starts with clearly defining the problem, gathering relevant information, brainstorming possible solutions, weighing those options, and then choosing and testing the best one. Effective problem solving combines logic, creativity, and persistence, helping us tackle both everyday challenges and bigger, more complex issues in life.
Okay, now my next question is why do we need
Absolutely.
problem solving skill?
Great question. We need problem solving because life is full of challenges, from small daily obstacles to big complex issues. And having a clear method to tackle them helps us reduce stress, make better decisions, and improve both our personal and professional lives. It's really a cornerstone of progress.
Okay, now my next question is how does creatively help in solving problems?
That's a great one. So, creative thinking helps in solving problems by allowing us to see beyond the obvious. It breaks us out of fixed patterns, so we come up with unconventional solutions. When we get stuck in traditional thinking, we might miss opportunities, but creativity helps us reframe the problem, explore different angles, and ultimately find a solution that we couldn't see before.
Okay, now my next question is what are the main steps of problem solving?
Great question. The main steps typically include first identifying and defining the problem clearly, then gathering information and understanding all the factors, brainstorming possible solutions, evaluating those options, choosing the best one, and then implementing it, followed by reviewing the results to see if it worked. Each step helps ensure you stay focused and thorough.
Okay, now my next question is what role does curiosity play in creative thinking?
Absolutely. Play is actually really crucial in creative thinking. When we play, we let go of rigid constraints and judgments, so we feel freer to experiment, try out new ideas, and make unexpected connections. So, a playful mindset can really unlock fresh perspectives and solutions.
How can asking question improve creatively?
Yes, definitely. Asking questions is like a catalyst for creativity. When we ask why, what if, or how might we open up new avenues of thought. Questions help us challenge assumptions, reframe problems, and push beyond surface level thinking, which is a big driver of innovation.
Okay, now my next question is how does an open mind help solve problem?
That's a great angle. An open mind helps because it allows you to consider different perspectives, even ones you might not initially agree with. When you're open minded, you're more likely to see unconventional solutions, combine ideas in fresh ways, and avoid getting stuck in a single track of thinking.
Okay, now my next question is why is it important to look at problem from different angles? Give me the long answer.
Great one. So, looking at a problem from different angles is important because it helps you spot blind spots, discover new opportunities, and avoid solutions that only work in a narrow context. For example, a business might reframe a customer issue by looking at it from the users, the designers, or even a competitor's perspective. And that can spark a breakthrough approach you wouldn't have seen otherwise.
Okay, now my next question is how does fear of failure affect creativity?
That's a really insightful question. When we're free of fear, like fear of failure or fear of judgment, we give ourselves permission to experiment and take risks. In a creative process, this openness is crucial because it means we're not afraid to make mistakes or go down unconventional paths. That freedom often leads to the most innovative ideas.
Okay, now my next question is can mistake help us think more creatively? How?
Absolutely. Mistakes are actually really valuable in creative thinking because they help us discover what doesn't work, which can be just as important. Mistakes, we give ourselves permission to experiment, pivot, and learn new things. Each misstep can spark a fresh insight, help us refine ideas, and ultimately lead to more creative breakthroughs. That's a really powerful tool. Brainstorming helps because it encourages a free flow of ideas without immediate judgment. When everyone shares openly, even wild or unexpected thoughts, it can trigger new perspectives and connections that you might not have thought of alone. Plus, it builds momentum, making it easier to refine and develop the best ideas.
Okay, now my next question is how does an open mind help solve problem?
That's a great follow up. An open mind really helps because it lets you consider a wider range of possibilities and perspectives. You stop limiting yourself to just one way of thinking. So you're more likely to spot unconventional solutions, adapt to new information, and approach the problem from angles you hadn't considered before.
Okay, now my next question is how does fear of failure affect creatively?
That's a really important point. Fear of failure can really stifle creativity because it makes us hesitant to try new things or take risks. When we're afraid to fail, we tend to stick to what's safe or familiar. So we might miss out on bold, innovative ideas that come from stepping outside our comfort zone.
Can mistake help us think more creatively? How?
Yeah, definitely. Mistakes actually give us critical feedback. When something goes wrong, it forces us to see what we overlooked, and that often sparks fresh ideas. Each mistake is like a puzzle piece, showing us a different route we might take next time, which opens up new creative possibilities.
How does teamwork improve problem solving?
Absolutely. Teamwork is huge for problem solving because it brings together diverse perspectives, skills, and experiences. When people collaborate, they can build on each other's ideas, catch blind spots, and come up with solutions that no single person might have thought of on their own.
Okay, what is it? Critical thinking and how does it support creative?
Great question. Critical thinking is the ability to analyze information objectively, of course. So, critical thinking is all about examining ideas and arguments carefully, questioning assumptions, and looking for logical connections. When you apply critical thinking to creative work, it helps you refine and test your ideas, ensuring they're not just novel, but also practical and effective.
Okay, now my next question is how does past experience help in problem solving?
That's a really valuable one. Past experience helps because it gives you a kind of mental library of solutions and patterns. When you faced similar challenges before, you can draw on those lessons, adapt strategies that worked, and avoid pitfalls you've encountered in the past. So it really speeds up the problem solving process.
Okay, thank you so much. ChatGPT, Allah Hafiz.